I am Dan Albers, and I'm going to introduce myself as one of the co-authors, along with Brad Olson, of the membership referendum, and as co-author with Stephen Reisner and Scott Churchill on this NBI that's going forward. Before I say anything else, I'm also going to thank Ian Hansen for everything he did and everyone he worked with for making this happen. And it's an important point because there are many people out here, things like this happen because people work hard behind the scenes without a lot of credit to put things like this together. That was the case with the referendum as well. This is your policy. The referendum happened because people like you, all of you, were out there organizing in your own communities, telling people that they needed to vote to take the psychologists out of Gitmo. That is why the referendum happened. It is also the reason that this new NBI is going to happen. It is going to happen because you will show up tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the Royal Fairmont York in Concourse C in the Ontario room. You're going to be there and you're going to email your representatives and you're going to tell them that they need to pass this new NBI, NBI 23B. This does not happen because very smart people want it to happen. It does not happen because the elites are going to let it happen. It's going to happen because you make it happen. That's going to be when you show up. You're going to show up and you're going to be polite if our representatives actually represent us. And if they do not, if they bring down our best chance to get the psychologists out of Guantanamo, you're going to let them know how they feel. You're going to let people who value politeness over stopping torture know how you feel. And I think that is important. And I want to say a little bit about what the NBI does. It does three very simple things. One, it has a very strong interrogation ban. That is largely thanks to Stephen Reisner, who worked tirelessly to make sure that this referendum actually did something, that we were away from the time of the feel-good, do-nothing period of APA policy. This referendum also puts the APA on the side of international law, and that is critical. It also enforces your referendum. It removes psychologists from Guantanamo, the black sites, these floating ships. It is important that we understand that the psychologists must leave. There is no legitimate role for psychologists to be at a torture camp. There is no good that they can be doing while working for the people who are running a black site. These places are designed to break people down, and we should be doing nothing at all to keep them running. So after this passes, once we make this happen, the same way we made the referendum happen, you also need to keep the APA to its word. It is going to send out these letters. As Hoffman tells us, every letter that has gone out thus far has been wordsmithed to blunt its impact. We have been sending out these letters with a wink and a nod that contain language that the powers that be understand we don't really want you to do something. That period needs to end, and it's going to happen because you make it happen. If the letters that go out to the camp commander at Guantanamo, to the head of the CIA, to Obama, are not powerful, you need to tell them we need a sincere response. We are watching you. This scandal happened because too many people assumed that all was well. All is not well. We can make it well by monitoring what's going to happen. So please come out tomorrow, make this NBI pass. It's important within the council that we are polite when we show up, but that we let people know our feelings if they do not vote for what the membership has already passed. At Guantanamo, under current policy, there's nothing for them to do. They have to go. Thank you.